the next few minutes, I invite you to sit back and watch this video about a man who lives his dreams and can tell you how to get on the path to finding the keys to your dreams as well. Preston T. Brown. Mr. Brown sings with a band, he wrestles professionally, he sells automobiles, he's on the radio, he's a motivational speaker, he also does stand-up comedy, and he's even written a book. And he combines all these different talents and careers together each day in his life's routine. In this video, you'll have the opportunity to see him sing, wrestle, tell jokes, and talk about his book, Finding the Keys to Your Dreams. If I did it, so can you. So, get comfortable, relax, and get ready for Preston T. Brown.
Hello, and welcome to Mind Your Own Business. I'm your host, AJ, this evening. This is the second installment of a 6-week series, and my guest that was not here last week due to circumstances beyond, I think we had a scheduling conflict on that, but it's no big deal. He's here today, and I have with me Mr. P.T. Brown. For those of you in Richmond, I know you know him, know of him, have seen him around. He's been around town for a long time, all your life, I believe. And I wanted him to come on tonight because he has a book. We're not mentioning prices. He's written a book. I would encourage you to get the book. And he's going to tell you about the book. We're going to talk a little bit about the book. And as usual on this program, we talk about business mindset. He also has a CD out. And I'm talking about these things because here's a local man who is reaching out, who is making a business, several businesses, I would say, not just one. He believes in multiple streams of income. Some of the principles that we teach on this business, on this show, rather. I'm hoping that in time there's somebody out there will grasp what we talk about on this program and run with it, learn something from it, and improve their life. With all that said, I'm going to introduce Mr. P.T. Brown, and we're going to engage in conversation. The number will appear on the screen soon. If you have a question or comment about what we're discussing, please feel free to call in. We will definitely take a break in to answer the call. How are you doing this evening, P.T.?
Fine. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your show.
Oh man, and glad to have you. You were on last year with me,
yeah,
and it was a great show. I think we talked before and after that program as well.
It was real exciting.
Oh yeah, man. And one thing I do, admire about you and reading the book. I did read the book.
Okay.
I appreciate you giving it to me like that.
Well, I knew if you read the book, you'd call me back.
Oh yeah. And one thing we talked about prior to the show coming on is if you read this book, this book to me takes away everybody's excuse for failing.
Right.
It takes away everybody's excuse for not being successful.
Right.
Because I don't know anybody personally that have gone through as much as you have and still be on top. You know what I'm saying? On top of your game.
Right.
Here's the title, Finding the Keys to Your Dream. If I did it, so can you. And that's so true. Right. Anyone who wants to, it's just a mindset.
Right. You know, I tell everybody, a little country boy from Sanford, Virginia can do it. I know you can do it.
Can be done.
Right.
And this book is I think it exemplifies that to the utmost.
Yeah.
And I would encourage you to I tell you what, I know you're taking orders for the book. It's not in any bookstores right now. You're out doing speaking engagements and you're taking orders. Just give your phone number that someone can call.
I took a small order the first time and it sold out like that.
In 3 days?
Well, I got some more. Be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock. I should have another shipment.
Okay.
But you can call me at 231-2186.
Okay.
I got another number, 233-1847.
Okay.
That can be reached at.
And we're going to give those numbers out again quite a few times because, You know, we don't advertise or promote on this show, but actually on this station we're not supposed to, but we're not mentioning prices, so I think we're covered there. But I just really encourage people to get this in their hands.
One thing you can mention, you know, if you read this book, it's not going to cost you 4 years of a university. No. It's not going to cost you $40,000 or $50,000. No. But you can get a book that's got less than 80 pages that can teach you probably just about everything you need to know to get started.
Amen. And one thing that I admired about the book is this, the overcoming. You know, overcoming of obstacles, overcoming of challenges. Well, you didn't allow people or situations to control you. You looked at it, how can I make this work?
Right. You know, in a situation to me, whether it's good or bad, I take it and turn it around to a positive situation.
Yes.
Right. So.
Yes, and that's what I got. I mean, it was just like, wow. You know, I mean, it's like, I literally read this, I think I read this in a day. You know, and it's a book that I'm going to give to some people.
Yeah, so you read it in a day, but it took me 20 years to live it.
Hey, that's true. So in essence, someone that reads this book can get 20 years of experience in a day. Right,
and the book shows you that you can do more than one thing. In the book, you know, I talk about, you know, people that don't know me, you know, I wrestle professionally. I do stand-up comedy. I sing and dance in a band. I have a radio station. I have a car lot, and I have fun.
So. That's what it's all about. Right. And you also dabble in real estate a little bit.
I'm in real estate. I'm buying real estate, and
now these things that you just mentioned, these are not things that you did one year. These are just ongoing businesses or ventures that you're in right now, correct?
Everything that I'm talking about, I did in the last 10 years. And a little bit over 10 years ago, I was broke. I didn't have a job. I had bad credit. I filed bankruptcy. We're so close to homeless. I should have been down at the Daily Planet.
That is true. I mean, it's all true. Anybody that's been knowing you for a long time can substantiate anything that you're saying.
And then I read a verse in the Bible that said, be you transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Yes, sir.
So something told me, said, well, if I change the way I think, then my life's going to change.
Yes.
And that's what it takes.
Yes. Yeah. That's one of the many keys right there.
One of the main keys.
Changing your mind. And you know what? It didn't mean that you had to go to school and get a college degree.
I went through the school of hard knocks. People tell me, you can't do this, you can't do that. You ought not do this, you ought not do that.
And you proved them wrong.
I did everything they said I couldn't do. And then I'm going to do a little bit more.
In the book, I remember you were talking about working at this car lot for a while, and this guy was trying to hold you back.
Well, what I did, I was working there, and when I first started, you know, they had another lot. Matter of fact, they had a lot right next door.
Oh, okay.
Right on the corner. And they wanted to open up another location.
Right.
So they didn't think the location would make any money. So they said, well, we're going to put you over there, and we're going to pay you commission. You know, you get X amount for every car you sell. I went over there in 2 days and sold more cars than they sold the whole month. So they wanted to change my salary.
Right.
So, you know,
commission.
Yeah, we can't pay you commission. Now we're going to put you on a salary plus commission. I said, you put me anywhere you want, because I'm going to sell cars and make some money.
That's right.
So in the long run, you know, people were coming not because of the place and not because of the cars. They came because of me.
Right.
They were buying me.
Right.
Regardless of what kind of car it was, they bought the fact that they could buy a car from me.
Right.
And, you know, some of the cars started having problems, and they didn't want to fix them. So I had to take money. I took money out of my personal money.
Right.
And took care of the clientele.
Right. And that's, you talk about that in the book.
Oh, yeah.
And that's that really speaks of you and how you looked at the world and how you wanted people to be treated.
Right.
You know, because ultimately they were buying you.
They were buying me, and
you were selling you.
I was selling me, and I'm not going to let them get mad at me and somebody else get rich.
Right.
So I walked off a job, and I made a vow to myself. And I said, I'll never, ever sell a car unless I sell it for myself.
Right.
And it took me a few years to you know.
Made it happen.
To make it happen. I got hungry a minute nights.
Hey.
And I was offered a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
You know, but I would never take a job working for another dealership. until, you know, I got my own.
Exactly, exactly. So what did you do in the meantime?
I was hungry. I was broke.
Is that the time when you had the bad credit and everything?
Yeah, you have bad credit when you don't pay your bills.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you know, anything in life, sometimes you have to make sacrifices.
Right.
And you have to be willing to sacrifice something. Most people don't want to sacrifice nothing.
They don't want to.
And you ain't going to get nothing.
No, not at all.
So I was willing to sacrifice everything to fulfill my dreams.
And your dream was never to have to work for somebody else.
Somebody else, right.
When you can do it for yourself.
Right. And I'm still offered jobs.
Right. They want to put you on salary. They want to put you in a box.
They want to pay me for my knowledge. And that's when the book came about. I said, now you don't have to hire me. You can buy my book.
Right.
So
there you go. There you go. I think last time you were here, we talked about you starting the car dealership.
Yeah.
Can you, you know, for the audience that's here today that may not have caught that show, tell us how you started the car lot.
Okay, what happened was I was completely broke. I had a little Honda Civic with a bad water pump, and I carried 2 jugs of water. If I leave north side and went to south side, I had to pull over and put water in the radiator. So that's how bad it was leaking, but that's my only transportation.
Right. And
I was calling different places, stopping by buildings and asking people, you know, to rent the building to me. And they said, fine, and tell me how much it is. I said, well, I don't have any money. And they laughed at me. So one day I was on South Side. I was going up Hall Street, and I saw a sign that said, for sale on this dealership. So I went in, and I knew the man. And I said, well, how much you want? He said, well, I want $10,000 down, and I'll finance it. I said, well, would you take a little less? He said, well, how much? I said, I don't know, because right now I don't have any money, but I might can borrow it. He said, well, go see how much money you can get, and I'll come on back and I'll see what I can work out for you. I went everywhere. I was calling people, even people that were offering me jobs. I went to them trying to borrow money. They didn't want to loan me no money, but they wanted to give me a job.
Right.
I said, so I was in 7-Eleven on Chamberlain Avenue. I went in there to buy a newspaper. I said, well, I might have to get a job long enough to get some money. So I went in there, I bought a paper, and a lady walked in the store that I had bought a car from me, and she said, well, what are you doing there? I said, well, I'm getting ready to open my own car lot, and I need a little help. She said, well, what kind of help you need? I said, I need a partner, and I'll split 50-50 with, you know, whoever will be my partner. Would you like to be my partner? She said, oh, no. She said, no, I don't want to be your partner, but I can loan you $500. $500 at that time was like $10,000 to me. So she loaned me $500 right there in 7-Eleven. She wrote me a check for $500, and I went to the bank. I cashed it. And I went over to the dealership, and I said, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. All I got is $500. You give me a chance, I promise you, I'll pay you before I pay anybody else. And he laughed at me for a few minutes. It was a white man too. He laughed at me for a few minutes. He had a bottle of liquor on the desk. He said, go on, take your shot. I said, no, I don't drink. Never did, never will. But he said, well, I kind of like you, and I think you might do all right here. He said, I'm gonna do it. Give me your money. And I'm thinking. I said, look, he got a bottle of liquor. I got $500 to my name. He want to make me a receipt and tell me to come back the next day. I gave him the money, and I said, well, what are you gonna do now? He said, I don't do nothing but, you know, drink this liquor. I said, well, can I stay around with you? So he got drunk that night, and I stayed with him, and he got drunk the next night. So I stayed with him. Everywhere he went, I went. He'd send me to the liquor store 3 or 4 times. And then the third day, because I wasn't going to leave him, because that was my dream. He was the key to my next step. Right. And I wasn't going to let him die. I wasn't going to let him get sick. I wasn't going to let nobody hurt him.
Right.
I sat there and I guarded that man for 3 days. I slept on his sofa at his home. I watched that man for 3 days to make sure nothing would happen to him, because if something happened to him, that was my dream. Right. It was gone. Right. So the third day, he said, well, I'm not going to drink anything today. We're going to see the lawyer. So I went to the lawyer's office, and he put the deed in my name. And my nerves was like this, you know, because when I got in the lawyer's office, lawyers always want to mess up something. The lawyer said, well, how much money he giving you? And the guy told me, said, that ain't your business. You just do what I tell you to do. I want to put you know, the car lot in this man's name. And that's all I want you to do. You do what I pay you to do. So something tell me in my mind, say, when you get money, you can talk, you can control the situation, and people won't have to respect you because you got some money.
That's right.
People don't respect you till you get a little piece of money.
That's right.
Then you become Mr. Even if you're a boy, you become a Mr. Boy. You get some money. So I got it, and after I got the deed in my hand, you know, I didn't have any automobile. And I didn't have any money because I gave him the only $500 I had.
That you borrowed.
I borrowed that, and I had to pay that back in 60 days. So my mind get to clicking. So, you know, when you're hungry and you broke, you know, things come to your mind, what to do. So I bought an ad in the Richmond Voice newspaper. I called Jack Green up on the phone, and I said, Jack, because I had bought ads from him when I was working at different places. Right. I said, Jack, I just opened up a car lot. I don't have any money. I said, but I need an ad in your paper. And give me a few weeks, and I'm going to get some money over there to you. I want to keep the ad in your paper every week. And the ad is, well, I kept it in the paper. I changed the ad a little bit now. You know, I put the radio station in the paper now. But I kept the ad. I've had an ad in that paper ever since then. Ever since? Yeah. So I put a big ad in the paper, said, no credit, bad credit, we finance anybody breathing. Loan approval in 30 seconds or less. Payment started $25 a week, and I put a phone number. Phone started ringing off the hook. People started calling and asking me what kind of cars I had. And I told them I don't have any right now, but I got some coming. All you got to do is come on over here and sign up. So I had people, see, in any type of business that you do, you have to develop a cash flow. And that what hurts most businesses. If you can't borrow money, and you don't have a cash flow coming in, you're not going to survive long. So you have to come up with a way. In my book, I talk about always stay good relationships with a bank, finance company, or somebody who can loan you some money when you need it. You know, and that's what I did. The bank wouldn't give me no money. The finance company wouldn't give me no money. So what I did, I created what I call the Save to Buy plan. And I would tell people, when you go to the bank, if you put your money in the bank, in a saving account, some people use a Christmas saving, and then you need to buy a major item, and you go back to that bank, they don't even know who you are. Nope. Well, I got a saving account here. Oh, you do? Well, you have to fill an application out, then we have to get it approved. Now, you could have been saving your money at this bank for 10 years. 10 years. When you go in and need something, they're not there to help you. Nope. And I told them, I said, look, instead of you putting your money in your Christmas savings every month, every week, bring your money to me. Let me hold it. And when you get to $300, that's what my down payments were at that time. When you get to $300, then I'm going to put you in a car. So people had to have enough confidence in me to walk onto a dealership and don't see any cars. No cars. And this man telling you to bring me some money every week. And let me hold your money. And then when you get to 300, you come and get a car, and you don't see no car. And every week they came in and they didn't see a car? Every week, well, they started seeing one, and they started seeing two. But every week they would come in there faithfully and bring me money. And then when they got to $300, I would put them in a car. But you would ask them what kind they wanted? Well, at that time, I couldn't. I just asked if you want a two-door, four-door, automatic, or stick. That's all I needed. But what that shows you is that when your heart is right, God will show you favor. See, that's favor. That's favor. And God put favor in people to say this man means well. And I think he's going to do right. And then on the other side of it, nobody else in town will help me. So what I have to lose? I can't go over here and buy anything. I can't go over there and buy anything. And this man is telling me, stick with me, and I'm going to get you straight. So from that moment on, I have been selling cars quicker than I could buy them. You know, I do 30 to 40 cars a month, and I finance each and every one of them myself. I don't have to
Even
call.
today?
Even right now, today.
Tell you what, take your mic and put it on your
My-
outside right there.
Okay, I'm gonna put it right here.
Give me a cup of coffee, woman. Hold on, hold on. I didn't know you were so low-life. You are a shower this morning. My nose ain't turned up because you smell it. My nose turned up and I'm getting ready to cry because of the way you treat me. Treat you? We put love in this house, honey. Well, right now we need to put some more groceries in the refrigerator. Have you seen anybody else? Well, these girls like better than you.
young ladies got to watch out for this man. You older women don't worry about that because he likes young women. Oh, he's back there. How you doing there, brother? There you go now. Good evening, hey, John. It's afternoon. Well, good afternoon then. How you doing? I'm doing terrific, man. Good to see you back here again. Well, you ain't had no other choice. Right. See? That's right. You get out of prison, got to get on there. No, tell the truth now, Big John. See, I'm going to tell y'all what's happening, white folks. What happened is Big John got a phone call from the NAACP, Justin Jackson, and the Richmond Urban League. Said, y'all got to put some colored people on that show down there. So I'm glad Big John decided to choose me to come down here and talk to y'all white folks. Now let me tell y'all something. Justin Jackson called me. He said, Kingfish, this is the Reverend Justin Jackson. I said, yeah, what's up, Reverend Jackson? He said, you scared of white folks down there in Rock County? I said, I ain't scared of no damn white people of any kind. Well, we want you to go down there and integrate that show Big John doing down there. I said, okay. I ain't scared of white folks, so we're going to be at the Henrico Rescue Squad. Ambulance right downstairs. You see this right here? Already down 9-1. Y'all starting this stuff in here with no ropes? I'm hit that other one. I ain't scared of none of y'all. But let me straighten something out. A lot of people say Kingfish Jr. is a racist and president. I ain't president. I just don't like no old women. I don't give a damn what color they is. I like young women and Viagra's. Viagra's. And keep you young. But let me clear some things up. You know, years ago, President Johnson said, I want y'all to integrate these schools. So they send little colored boys to all white schools. I think the name was Holland Springs Elementary. So the first day of school, the teacher said, well, a little colored boy named was Johnny. So the teacher said, Billy, spell cat. So the little white boy get up and said, C-A-T, cat. She said, very good. So I told the white girl named Mary, the white girl, spell dog. She jumped up. D-O-G, dog. Very good. Went to the colored boy to spell chrysanthemum. And he said, teacher, red or white? She said, red. He said, R-E-D, red. Well, they sent this other little colored boy there out of school called.
This is Kingfish Jr. live on the radio.
It's the best of Kingfish Jr. live on the air.
Paula, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I am the Kingfish Jr., the funniest man in radio.
Almost 70 minutes of the funniest, belly-shaking, foot-stomping comedy you must have.
Do you prefer to have sexual relationships with a woman or a man?
I'm afraid with a woman.
Why you prefer it over a man?
It's the truth and nothing but the truth.
I know.
How old is Kingfish?
See, now, I'm not going to tell that because I like some young women.
But you always told me to tell the truth on radio.
Well, I'm not going to tell my age, and that's the truth.
Order yours today. Mail $10 to Kingfish CD, 3203 Hall Street, Richmond, Virginia, 23224. Or call area code 804-233-1847.
Are you a homosexual then?
No, I'm not a homosexual, but I have a lot of homosexual friends. I have a lot of bisexual.
Don't they say birds of the feather flock together?
Well, they said birds.
Order yours today. Preston Brown moves forward, dreams big, and never looks back.
It says battery too low.
Preston T. Brown. If I did it, so can you.
The light is messed up over here.
You get that mic?
Yeah.
Look over here. Look over here. For you out here now. This is a country show. Country people, city people, and color people are different. But the same thing is people. People is people. And we must learn to get along. White people and color people need to get along. Don't you agree? Yeah. See, what we need to do is come together as one. So we got enough Mexicans to take our frustration out on them. Well, back to the difference is, see, now, if you live in the country, a hog is a pig and is a hog, right? Now, if you live in the city where Big John comes from, a hog is pork. The other white meat. It's kind of like
get up, get on up, stay on the scene, get on up, like a sex machine, get on up.
The band is playing.
to Washington, D.C. If we go to Washington, D.C. Now, if President, well, ex-President Bill Clinton was in the house, if ex-President Bill Clinton and Monica was in the house tonight, I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you a sneak preview of President Clinton and Monica. Look, y'all want to see President